Hey there, Louise. Great talking with you just a few moments ago. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you guys can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. My name is Seleni, and I, again, just work with business owners across the state of Utah. So I put together this quick custom video for you just about your online presence and specifically how you stack up against your competition. I'm sure at this point you're probably asking yourself, okay, why would she be doing this? What's the catch? Well, totally fair question. What I found is that most local business owners are just too busy actually running their business, swamped with payroll, customers, employees, just staying on top of jobs, that learning how to leverage the internet to benefit their company just gets buried underneath all the other to-dos. And the reason you may not have hired somebody yet is because you don't know who to trust or know who is truly an expert. So that's exactly why I make videos like this, by giving people an easy, free attack plan of things that they can actually do and impact their business for free. Some of those local business owners still raise their hands and say, hey, I like you, Seleni, can you please just handle this for me? So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve to help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you simply want to take this free attack plan for yourself and do it, that works for me too. Now we're going to cover the 3 things that are going to set ND roofing and exteriors above your competition. First would be content, second citation, and third backlinks. Now, since your website is currently underway, I've actually got one of the competitors pulled up here from the Provo area. And just what we had talked about a little bit earlier, and we'll kind of just run through a couple of things here. Of course, right off the bat, you can see here the things on their website that are considered content can be anything like text, it can be images, what images are saved as, what's behind the images. All of that can be considered content. So you really want to make sure that behind your images, you've got the right alt text going on, the right image descriptions. That way you're leveraging the high volume keywords there to be able to help rank. Typically with websites there, to get number 1, especially in roofing, we're looking at websites that require about 1,500 to 2,400 words on your homepage. Again, just making sure that it has the right keywords and phrases that your customers are searching for. That way your company gets found. Now we're actually going to dive over here into one of my tools. It's called Ahrefs. It's a super cool tool. It gives me kind of behind the scene details that Google looks at when it comes to ranking a site. So I've got your URL here plugged in. And it can still give me an overview, even though your website's currently down. I can still get a snapshot of how you're doing compared to your competitors. I can see here in the overview how many keywords your website was being found for and what type of traffic it was driving every single month. Obviously, with 0 keywords in here, there's nothing to dive in and look specifically to see what Google thinks your website is about or what you're being found for. But a really cool thing is to go over here to your, again, that epic roofing that we had pulled open. We can see the same snapshot. We can see how many keywords they're being found for and roughly what type of traffic it's driving every month. Now, since we're talking about content, we're going to go ahead and dive into these keywords, just to give you an idea of what kind of volume and what they're being found for. So some of the Utah County keywords obviously have higher search volume, but just these couple, for instance, these are each being searched 100 times every single month here. Roof repair, Utah County; roofing companies, Utah County. Got here's another Utah County, roofing Utah County at 150 search volume every single month. Provo roofer, so specific to the Provo area, 100 times every month. Provo roofing, 80 times every month. You can see here there are keywords that are being searched several times every single month. And really just looking at this both with Utah County, Provo, any of those other areas as well, you know, what would that do for your company if you guys were able to be found for those keywords and found in those top spots so that people are actually finding your company for the services that you provide? So again, the first thing to make sure to put on your site is a minimum 1,500 keywords with the keyword-rich content there on your homepage, because that's really what's helping drive competitors' business, and it is 100% beatable. Now we're going to actually jump over here into Google. You can see here I've got one of those keywords pulled in here, roofing Provo, just since you guys are in that area. Right off the bat, usually we do see ads. Right now I'm not seeing any ads. Ads can work, but they can be a huge money pit if your website and foundation is not dialed in. So just make sure to not burn through those that money until you're ready for it. But we're going to actually jump down here below that into this area, and this is the coveted map pack. And this has a lot to do with the second important thing we're going to talk about, which is citations. And you're probably asking, okay, well, what's a citation? Why do they matter? Well, citations are super simple. They are just your business name, address, and phone number listed on a bunch of online directories like these. Having citations helps Google to be able to verify you and then give relevance to your local business, therefore helping push you here to the top parts of the map pack. What we've seen is with most roofing companies ranking at the top, they usually have anywhere from 100 to 200 citations. So if you're down below that, maybe second, third, fourth page of Google, you might only have 5 to 30 citations. So we not only need to go match your competitors, but then we need to beat them. Now, last thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. And so if we actually scroll down below the map pack, that backlinks has a lot to do with this organic listing section down here. You can see here the organic listings are responsible for about 60% of the searches, whereas the map pack up here is responsible for about 40% of the searches here on Google. And out of these organics down here, Google statistics do show that out of the top three results, the top three businesses get about 75% of the clicks, meaning that most of your potential customers are choosing out of these first three results, never making it down to your listing. So in order to get here, you need authority through your backlinks. So simply put, a backlink is just when one website links to another website online. Now, if we jump over here into my tool again, we can see how many backlinks you've got coming into your website. Right now I see that you've got 34 backlinks being pointed back to your site, and we can take a look and see where they're coming from, what kind of quality we're seeing here. And you just want to make sure that, again, you want to have quality over quantity here. Make sure you have the right relevance, being able to be pointed back to your website to show Google that you are the authority. If we jump over here into one of that other competitor we were looking at earlier, you can see here they've got 62 backlinks being pointed back to their website. And again, with this tool, we can jump in and see the exact backlinks being pointed back at them and go get the same, if not better quality links being pointed back to that. Again, I know this is a really quick overview of just how to help get you guys here to the top of Google and really help bring in traffic to your business. I know that paying companies like a third-party company like Angie's List, paying for those share leads is just so hard and so tough. What I have shown you today gives you control over your leads and gives you an actionable plan for clients to come straight to your door without a broker in between. So I'm sure you're wondering at this point, okay, well, what now? Well, if you feel like you are not able to handle any other clients every month and you are already jam-packed, totally fine. If you could just give me some feedback from this video, I would really love to hear that. On the other hand, if you're ready to grow, then you can take this blueprint and implement these strategies on your very own. I gave you the exact formula that businesses pay tons of dollars to have. I would just love to hear what stood out to you on the video. Now, if you found this information valuable and if you want the most effective route, just go ahead and respond to my email. We'll set up a time to chat and dive deeper into your specific situation. Once again, my name is Seleni and I look forward to your feedback. Have a great day, Louise.